Well, without further ado, why don't we step into the insane world of Dogscape? And like I said, not safe for work tag. Trigger warning. Don't know what's getting into the future, but warning. Danger ahead.
Another thing on this show that historically has been not great and people get really mad at. So
that a warning to weary travelers. Bumpy road ahead, right?
I think that's everything, right?
Yep. So let's walk down the bumpy road that is Dogscape. Starting
I don't like that you started calling it bumpy when you found out there's a not safe for work tag.
The rippled, the sticky, and probably wet world of Dogscape.
Oh gosh, when it gets, I don't think there's actual dogs in the story. I don't think there's like a dog.
I'll tell you right now, if there is no dogs in Dogscape, I'm going to be fucking livid.
Well, I think it's like the essence of dogs, but I don't think there is a dog. I may be wrong.
The essence of dog. What does that mean?
There's like pieces of them. There's like that's
enough dog for me. If I see a snout, little dog snout, little boop his snoot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a dog's face embedded into a tree. And I'm like, oh, cute little pupper. And I just boop his snoot. He does. Wouldn't that be nice?
The head of the stream is split by a single mound of golden fur, like an upholstered boulder set with a large golden eye that swerves to see passing visitors. The waters will bubble and froth should the eye see you. The tongues lap nervous, loving greetings with gurgled yips. End of log 3. It's almost like the perspective of a flea, you know?
Yeah.
Like a super tiny thing walking, because it describes like the matted hair or like the tufts of mange weeds growing into spits and banks. And so all it's describing is like this slobber coming out of a dog's mouth, but it's like running streams.
It's very odd. It's gross. Like it's like man found his way into dog hell. Like when dogs go to hell, this is what it's like.
This is dog hell. Yeah.
Or maybe this is dog heaven. Who knows? I don't know.
Dogs are like, wow, it's just more of me. That's so cool. What does a dog have to do to go to dog hell?
I think dogs go to dog hell if they eat the wrong thing. Like if a dog gets into like a big dark Ghirardelli chocolate bar, you go to dog hell.
They go to hell for that?
You'd have to imagine that's a part of dog commandments.
Don't eat chocolate? Dogs have commandments now?
I think so, because they have such a stringent diet, right? Like, I don't think dogs can eat garlic. There's a lot of things dogs can eat. I don't think dogs can eat grapes.
Well, hold on.
So they're eating forbidden
fruit? For their health.
Huh?
Yeah, but that's, okay. Well, I see that a little. I see, now that you say it that way, I see what you're saying a little bit. But dogs, so the saying's all dogs go to heaven. So they have to automatically go to heaven. They have to commit an act. They have to do something wrong to go to hell, right? So like, is eating something that hurts you wrong? Like a moral way, you know?
I think it's poisonous. I think if somebody drinks, and this is a controversial thing to say. I think if a human drank Clorox bleach until they died, I would say that person's going to hell. And that's I'm gonna also include that in the not safe for work tag, so people can't be offended by that. You have been warned.
So you Hunter Hancock are making your official statement that if you purposefully take your own life.
No. Wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying in the context of a dog having stringent diet rules, that if a person knowingly is like, oh, this bleach seems tasty, doing that.
Okay. So let me change. So you, Hunter Hancock, are saying that if someone takes their own life by knowingly by drinking bleach, they go to hell. I'm
going to say I will have to confidently say yes.
All right, on the record. So if you take your own life by ingesting something,
or
Hunter thinks you go to hell.
Or if you ate a bunch of batteries. If you ate a bunch of batteries, because I'm pretty sure that would
count as ingesting something that would kill you. Yes,
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But any other form.
And I'll be completely honest. This is a thought that I've had for 30 seconds. So it is not very well thought out. But I'm just trying to find rules of why dogs go to hell. All right. Because I know a lot of people are going to say dogs can't do anything wrong. They're beautiful little puppers. Right. And I agree. But there has to be rules. Dog rules.
Why didn't you put something that's actually like a bad thing, like biting kids or, but chasing the mailman or something like that?
Because to me, I'm like, that's just dog's way.
Like a bad moral act.
That's the dog's way.
So that's the dog's way, but eating garlic is punishable by hellfire.
Absolutely. Because dogs like to eat all kinds of stuff. They eat shit that doesn't kill them. They eat everything. And it's just like, you can eat anything you want. Puke. You can drink your own piss. You can eat shit. You can eat whatever you want. You just can't eat these things. See what I mean? It's like there's a lot of freedom, but they're just like dog god. The god is he says no grapes, rough. And everyone's like, okay, fine. No dark chocolate, bark, rough. And like no garlic. I'm pretty sure also the list of things dogs.
It's pretty extensive.
Things dogs can't eat.
Antifreeze, that one's on there.
Grape, chocolate, macadamia nuts. See, how random is that? Nope, no macadamia nuts. Avocados. Dogs can't eat avocados. Yeast dough. All right.
Onions. Can't have onions.
Chives.
Can't have onions.
That's as ironic. Yep. Bones. That can't be. Dairy products. Garlic. Raw eggs. Salt. Citrus. Nuts, onions, cherries. I mean, what exactly? Nothing. If anything, they're already fucking demons anyways. Don't eat anything on earth. The compounded like dry nuggets that we pour into your bowl, that's all you can have.
So if your theory is correct, then most dogs, because most dogs will have a little bit of that in their life and not die. So most dogs are going to hell, as far as you think.
I think Disney did a disservice by saying all dogs go to heaven. I don't necessarily know. Also,
right, so now that we've gotten to the breaks of this conversation, Hunter Hancock's. Go ahead.
From sources across the web, I see all these lists. Right, not once, Isaiah. Not once is bleach on here.
Well, I feel like that's like saying don't ingest razor blades or a bomb.
Well, I think what if they're able? What if every dog it does that thing like in a cartoon where they eat it and their belly goes really big for a second and it goes back down?
I mean, then I guess it'd be okay. But then, according to you, they would go to hell when they die.
Can dogs drink bleach?
I think that's a bad thing to type into your searches.
I'm joking. Got that.
Can dogs drink an electric collar? Can dogs?
No, bleach. They will get poisoned by bleach. Guys, editor note, put in do not give your dogs bleach. Thank God I read this before.
Also, editor, put in an editor note that says Hunter Hancock's official statement. If a dog ever ingests anything he's not supposed to, or if you as a human ingest something that kills you knowingly or otherwise, you go to hell.
Well, yeah, I think that we found today's theme. I think that it's going to be just finding out what exactly makes you go to hell, and I'm going to have to be the voice of those, and I'm sorry.
So what makes people go to hell then?
I'm even going to say it now. I'm going to say that if humans, you have the same kind of... every time a human eats a grape, they're going to hell. That's what I'm going to say. Every time you eat something that's poisonous to a dog, you're going to hell. That's only fair.
So most humans are going to hell.
And you know what? Honestly, I would say
nearly
that's true.
all of them. Actually,
I would say that's true. Actually, if it's really heaven, Isaiah, I would assume not a lot of people. It's not busy. I mean, you gotta give me that one. Right?
I don't actually have to give you anything.
You gotta at least give me that.
For the sake of the bit, I'll entertain your theory that heaven is empty because anyone that's ate an onion is not allowed in.
I mean, and like that's the biggest irony of all. Why'd you put it down there? Why'd you eat it? Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to eat it. You're like,
didn't have to eat anything.
Because that's the thing too. 2 words in heaven, Isaiah. 2 words: elbow room, and that's what makes it heaven. Oh,
so there's like 7 people up there.
I would at least say a baker's dozen.
It's entirely like babies that like died too young to eat onions.
And I'm not gonna touch the baby thing. I'm not gonna be a verdict on that. I will only be a verdict on.
Oh, now you're not gonna touch the controversial.
Okay. I'm not trying to say anything controversial.
Right. Our leader is Keith. He instructs us to find blood, build shelter, and bring fire. He abuses his power, taking 5 wives and eating more than his share of the food, but those who speak against him meet death in the night. It is hellish, but there's no other choice. Without guidance, we will die out here, so we must remain under his leadership. I like the idea of like, I had a name, but I forgot it. There's too many dogs to remember what my name was.
There's so many dogs that I am just called Spot. No, I tell you what, this is hell. Imagine the only meals you get are dog meat, dog titty milk, and then like polyamorous couples all around you. Just like becoming engorged from dog meat.
What is this, Portland?
Got him. Ooh, got him.
Got him. Portland just becomes like a mass of flesh and fur. And it's like, what is this, Portland? They changed the scenery around here? Again.
What is Alt J going to play down the road later?
The tribe has like a court gesture. He's just walk around the whole time like, what is this, Portland? I know what will come next. When tribes dissipate, the members, alone and confused, come to depend on the mother dog for sex in much the same way they do for food, warmth, and shelter. Hunter, I don't like where this is going. I don't like. Oh, gosh. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read through this. And then we're going to censor, we're going to bleep out everything that needs to be bleeped out. All right. So it's just going to be beep. Just one. All right. Mother dog sex organs dot the landscape like diseased watering molehills in the dog flesh. God.
Fucking dog pussy molehills is disgusting. Watering molehills too is such a I
hate that so much. It's the worst way to start your day, just reading that. I see why the story was on 4chan. That felt like I just got slapped by something awful on an image board. Oh. The men find a sex organ to claim for their own and spend their days thrusting into it. Often they find entrances near dog trees, screwing when they're desirous and eating the fetuses when they're hungry. Oh, Hunter. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like digesting the idea of a man having sex with doggacy and then like eating baby hybrid pup dogs, I'm guessing, or even just
I think that's the implication. Yeah,
it's the 654th year in a Dogscape apocalypse.
Of society or values or anything like that. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, these are rabid human beings. Also, see your child's face ripped apart like that. My God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like the woman and her get dragged down beneath the dogs and like they get ripped apart by everything and become a part of the flesh. And the flesh is going to be reused to grow the dogscape. So all you've done is just help the dogscape. Man. And the mounds are so brutal. They're so gross. And it's, I mean, that entry was rough, but, rough. That entry was rough. But it certainly got its point across, Yeah. With how rough, how awful it was. Horrifying world.
Yeah.
So, are you okay?
Yeah. The rough thing, I feel like I've been hit by a car from the last couple seconds of you just talking.
You're welcome. So I'll say immediately, looking at this next entry, I already don't like it. The direction it's going from the first couple sentences, not a fan. I'm to go down with the rest of the team by the next day on the planet. Though I watch the now brown world and feel that something is wrong. Terribly wrong.
Could it be the giant fur like and dog faces? I don't either. Don't give me a fucking alien entry, dude.
It's like boring. The whole time we've had these people like in the stuff. We just got a very brutal one of like, there's no hope. Might as well go to the mounds. And it's like, an alien shows up. And also, I hate not just this, but anytime someone writes aliens or extraterrestrial stories and they're like, they have these receptors that depict images. They call them televisions. It's like, shut up. If an alien race had technology to travel across space, they'd be like, they got TVs. It's not that complicated. They would have figured out what a cathode ray tube is by now. Or all the stuff where it's like, oh, these humans, their language seems intelligent. They communicate. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's like, do you think that an alien? Do you think they're stupid?
It took me out.
Yeah, it immediately took me out of it. And also, there's other space creatures that like. Why do they need to be brought in? If I was on the like original thread seeing this get put, I would be like, we're not including that, guys.
Yeah, if you were a judge,
cut that one. Yeah. I almost felt bad for interrupting, so I started to walk away. But I felt something grab a hold of my leg. I looked down to see a mutated dog paw holding tightly to my pant leg. I tried to pull my leg from its grasp, but it held on. Then, to my horror, it started... Okay. I feel like after
I feel like after one we don't need.
I just have a feeling that after that last guy a couple ago introduced like the reproductive organs, like the rest of the thread couldn't let that go.
We could go there.
Yeah. I feel like by doing that, he opened Pandora's box, and I have a feeling that every entry afterwards will somehow bring that back into it.
I really hope not.
Because there was like sexual stuff mentioned way earlier when it's like he takes 5 wives for his own pleasure, but it wasn't dwelt on. But after that guy was like, women are a commodity. Here's the stuff in the ground. I feel like everyone else is like, we can do that. Which I also have to mention, it's convenient that on a story group that was posted online anonymously, a bunch of guys were like, yes, and women are the commodity that gets traded around. Like, okay, dude. At least with the part 10, it felt like there was a cohesiveness to like the despair of the world and stuff like that. But I'm like, this one. All right, anyway. I knew I didn't stand a chance. I knew that I would be joined with Dog Mother in the end, so I silently accepted my fate. At least I would die happy. So what made me start laughing so hard was he's like, I knew what it wanted is like pulling me in. I just imagine a guy like, no, like his pants are around his ankles. Like, no, please stop. Cut that too. Bleep that one too. The government of the time, many times more powerful than any chieftain of day, captured the hellhound. They performed experiments, tried to understand where it channeled its energy from. Progress was good. It looked as though even the secret to immortality could be gained from this dog, but accidents occur. The betrayer, as they call her, who worked at the government facility, felt sympathy for the god dog. Whoa, there you go. Hunter, look. God dog, he showed up. Or no, you said dog god. Good dog.
No. God I said good dog. Or did I say?
No, that's right.
Yeah, I think
you said good dog. I think that's what you said. The god, good dog. Well, either way, there's your bear trap.
Good dog. Yeah.
The because as we know, this super 100-year-old dog would be called God dog.
So thank you guys so much for listening. It was a lot of fun. Really cool seeing these collaborative posts come together and seeing like a community make a story happen. So hopefully there's more stories like that we can read in the future. But until next time, everybody, stay creeped. Also, give your dog a pat on the head. Boop its snoot.
I don't like you saying boop your snoot. I can't find the original, but there's a bunch of people making Marmaduke jokes in the 4chan thread. Someone said journey to the center of the dog. That's pretty good. And someone in the 4chan thread. Someone commented online and just said COVID related. Oh, the podcast is over. Oh, bye.